If you have been watching The Summer I Turned Pretty, and you find that the love triangle between Belly and the two brothers, Jeremiah and Conrad, is kind of gross and weird, and like, I've never seen such a thing, so decrepit in my life. I have seen Vampire Diaries. That's another trope of brothers falling in love with the same girl. But let me present to you the iconic 1994 film, Legends of the Fall, with handsome-ass blonde Brad Pitt and Anthony Hopkins. I forget her name, but she's a really famous actress too. Anyways, let's get into it. The film is about three brothers. You have Alfred, Tristan, and Samuel. Sam, Alfred, the serious, meticulous one. Tristan, Mr. Fine as Brad Pitt with the golden locks. He's the wild child. And Sam is like the little baby brother. He's trying to be a grown man even before his time, right? So they love each other. They grow up on a ranch with their dad. And they work with a lot of people who are indigenous, whose land had been stolen. It actually talks about a lot of other stuff besides what we're about to get into, so definitely give it a watch. Sam goes off to the Northeast with his mom to study, and when he comes back, he got a dime piece on his arm. He brought old Miss Susannah. Susannah, Sam. Sam, Susannah. You see her, you see him. You see him, you see her. Right? They locked in, they're engaged. And he can't wait to marry her. They're also saving themselves for marriage, right? And he's actually telling his brother, Tristan. Sam tells Tristan, like, I'm so excited. I hope I please her. He's giving him little sex advice, little brotherly, locker room talk. And then what happens? World War I rolls in, and Sam's like, I have to go fight for my country. And his two brothers are like, F the government. Do you not see what they're doing at home? It's actually quite anti-war propaganda. Watch it if you like. And Sam's like, I'm going to do it. And they're like, if you're going to go, we're all going to go. Like, one for all and all for one. So they all go off to World War I. The problem with war is you go, you might not come back. Sam does not come back. Only Tristan and Alfred come back. And before they went off to war, their dad made Alfred and Tristan promise that they would take care of Samuel, that they were going to come back with their brother. So the fact that they came back without their brother is distressing to them. It weighs deeply on them. Tristan is eaten up by the guilt. He can't believe that he has failed at this one task to take care of his brother. And you know what he does to forget about the guilt? He starts banging his dead brother's fiance. Him and Susannah get it together. So when they first met, they made googly eyes, and it was hinted that they liked each other, but they weren't going to do nothing about it because, Sam was alive and well. But now that he's dead and gone, they're like, hey, let's make love in the wild Montana, forest and ride Mustangs and live free. And it's all good and it's all fun and games until Alfred's like, oh, y'all are some decrepit people. And he's not saying it because he really cares about messing with your dead brother's ex-girlfriend or girlfriend. I guess they were together, so I guess you can't say ex-girlfriend. I think it was more like Alfred was like, I wanted to be with her if Sam couldn't be with her, because they all made googly eyes at Susannah. And she's a beautiful woman, but they lost their minds. Anyways, after Tristan has decided that it can no longer be morally depraved and mess with his dead brother's fiance, he goes. He dips. I gotta go. I gotta do other things. Susannah writes him letters, and he writes back sometimes, and she's just waiting for him until he writes her a letter, and he's like, hey, let it go. It's dead. Dead as a horse. Dead as my brother. Get over it. Find another. Get married. Be happy. In a nice way, right? So Susannah takes his advice, heeds his advice, and she does one part of it. She does get married. I don't know if she necessarily forgets him, but she gets married to Alfred over here, the other brother. That's right. She was engaged to Sam. He died. She was rolling around in the sack with Tristan. He left. So she said, I'm going to try it with the one that's around, the one that's sticking around. Let's see what's up with Alfred, with old Al the pal. And the truth of the matter is, Tristan's the love of her life, but he comes back, gets married to somebody else, and that's distressing. It's a whole lot of a whole lot. And yeah, I think you should definitely give it a watch. Like I said, great movie. Anthony Hopkins does a great job. Brad Pitt looks fine as hell. Great movie. I've watched it numerous times over and over and over again. And every time I see it, I'm like, well, damn, girl, Susannah. You said I'm going to Pokemon. Got to catch them all. But a good movie. But if you're interested in the brother love trope and you want to take it up a notch, old Susannah here, she walked so Belly could run.